Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning back into another ReaperHallows YouTube video. Today we do have a new animatronic for the 2021 ReaperHallows Yard Haunt. Super thrilled to have this guy, super excited for this Halloween. This Halloween is going to be a lot better than last Halloween, and this is my first year of hosting a yard haunt for the community. I am super excited. He is not the only animatronic I have that is new for 2021. I do have another one coming. That one is kind of a surprise, not unless you are in the Discord. You already do know what the other one is. But as you can see, it says Spirit Sitting Scarecrow. This guy has been made for about 6 years in a row now, guys. Super cool animatronic. This is the new box. As you can see, it is a lot different than the original 2016 model. The 2016 model Spirit logo was a lot different, and it also had Jack the Reaper on it. Along with the box had some green, like, kind of haze slash fog on it. Really cool black and white box. The Sitting Scarecrow does come with a 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter. He can take 4 AA alkaline batteries, but it is always nice to see that Techie includes the 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter, as opposed to, you know, having you pay extra for it, which is $10 if you go to Party City, or even $12, I believe, on Spirit Halloween's website. This guy is going to be really cool. My idea was to have him sit on some hay bales, have some hay bales around him. I will probably be picking those up within the next couple days. I may take you guys along with me to the store just to kind of look around. There's a couple of stores I do have in mind, one of them being Menards. I have walked in there and seen quite a few stuff. I don't know if they're still setting up or if that's all they have, but it would be really cool to tour around there and show you guys, along with my local Spirit Halloween opening really soon. There was kind of a delay just due to them not being able to get all of the animatronics in to as many stores as they possibly can. There was a delay in all the animatronics, so if you guys have pre-ordered anything, it may be just a slight bit longer. I'm not sure about my pre-order myself, but my pre-ordered item should be here soon. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and demo Sitting Scarecrow. I do have him on the motion only mode, so as soon as I stick my hand in that bowl, his head should snap up, and the volume is all the way up. When the volume is all the way up, he is pretty decently loud, but if you want him to be really loud and really scary, I would suggest you hooking up an external speaker, which I have done before, and it does get very loud. So here we go. One thing to note is I do have him sitting on a kitchen chair. It's an old one. These aren't our current chairs. This is an older one. But this guy, if you don't have him tied down to the chair somehow, whether that's from the back or from the base at the bottom where his pants are, this guy could potentially fall off when his head snaps up. I'll show you guys the mechanism. I don't want him to go off or anything. As you can see, there are 2 springs right there, which are very powerful. His head snaps up very quick, so I would not recommend trick-or-treaters to put their head anywhere near this guy's head. That is something I should note, because it could be very dangerous if he snaps his head up and there is a trick-or-treater standing right over top. They're going to get smashed right in their jaw, and it's going to hurt very bad. So just kind of be cautious of that. Maybe put a sign around them, or just kind of make sure everyone's staying safe in a way, just so no one gets hurt. This guy's very cool. His head is kind of all, as you can see. Was not expecting that. That's why I did not keep my head anywhere near him. But his head was kind of smashed in the box. As you can see, that is a little kind of stuck like that, but that's okay because no one's really going to see the back, usually just the front. But as you can see, that was very unexpected. He is on motion only, and I think I accidentally didn't move him too much, and it set him off, and did kind of scare me. So like I said, just make sure your trick-or-treaters are being safe. My idea is to hold a candy bowl at a table, and all of the little candy will be in there. All the bigger candy will be in here, like the king-size candy bars, just so that way if the trick-or-treaters want a bigger candy bar, they would have to get kind of a scare out of it in order to get it. So here's the box. As you can see, it says stands 4.5 feet tall. Sitting Scarecrow's head snaps up to shock, spine-chilling, screaming, and creepy laughter. The art on this box is amazing. So Spirit Halloween, props to you guys. Looks really, really cool. The box says he retailed for $159.99. I did pay $99.99 for this guy. So he is on sale. This is, I believe, his new price, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure how much longer he is going to be made or even sold, so I would recommend picking him up. I was going to purchase the Sitting Scare Witch directly from Techie Toys because they said they did have one available, but I unfortunately did not hear back. So I just decided to buy the Sitting Scarecrow just because I've got a lot of witches and I wanted something different. But the Sitting Scarecrow is really cool, and I absolutely 100% recommend this guy if you do want to scare people. He is a classic. A lot of people do have this guy, but he is really cool, and I would never pass up on him. The face is really cool. I love the eyes. The eyes have changed throughout the model, so this is the newest model. The older models kind of looked like they had a little bit of, I don't know if that's supposed to be blood in his eyes because it's black, but it would drip all the way down his face. These newer ones are just barely kind of like that. Really cool. Love the straw. Looks really good. The feet are this harder material as opposed to really cheap plastic. So that's always nice. If someone accidentally steps on his foot, it will not disintegrate before your eyes, as opposed to like Gravedigger. If you step on his shoes, they're 100% done for. They'll break. This guy has kind of like Death Row shoes, if that makes sense. They look like they came from Death Row. They look very similar, and they do have a similar texture. Don't get me wrong. I believe those are from Death Row, but I'm not too entirely sure. Someone in the comments could always correct me if I'm wrong. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is a really cool prop. I do recommend purchasing him, and I do have another animatronic coming to you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.